We'll take you straight to Allahabad. We'll show you pictures. Massive ruckus in Allahabad after 4 people were killed in a road accident. Look at these pictures. Police had to resort to lathi-charge. In one case, as you can see in these pictures, they had to open fire, it appears, when the police were attacked. Now, this incident took place around 1:30. Locals halted a dozen trains that were scheduled to fly between Allahabad and Mughal Sarai. The police opened fire at protesters to rein them in. And I want to quickly bring in headlines today is Amir Haq. Amir, take us through the details. What led to this?
Well, Gaurav, this started with an accident that happened which involved a private bus which was flying between Allahabad and Mirzapur. In fact, this bus, while overtaking another vehicle, met with an accident and turned turtle, as a result of which 4 people died, 4 of the passengers died, and 12 were grievously injured in this accident. Now, the locals say that this has become an everyday occurrence where passenger buses are overloaded, because most of these buses that ply on this route are private buses, and therefore this is a major cause of accident on this route. The people got agitated after this, and they went over to the neighboring to the railway track which was close by, and they halted various trains that were flying on the Allahabad-Howrah route. It in fact has affected from 11:30 in the morning when this accident happened till late evening. It affected almost 25 to 30 trains, almost half a dozen of which were actually goods trains. After this, after the police reinforcements were sent, the locals also clashed with the police, as a result of which the police had to resort to lathi-charge. They also fired in the air, which further infuriated the crowd, the mob that had gathered over there, and therefore they clashed with the police. They in fact took over the Birpur police chowki in the Karchana area where this accident happened, and they in fact went on to ransack that Birpur police chowki. They've also ransacked a couple of vehicles over there. Now, finally, the administration has taken control over the entire area. About 3 companies of PAC and Rapid Action Force have been deployed there. The district administration says that the situation is under control now. But actually, very unfortunate, since the basic reason behind this entire ruckus was that private buses flying on this route get overloaded, and that was what perhaps caused the accident.
Stay with me for a moment. Let's listen in to what happened on the streets of Allahabad, and this lasted several hours. One police post was not just ransacked, it was overrun by these miscreants, and the police then had to open fire. Let's listen in. Amir, is the situation now completely under control, or is it in control only because 3 additional companies of PAC have been deployed?
Well, Gaurav, the situation, at least the administration officials say, is now finally under control, because this accident, in fact, happened around 11:30. Now, this is entirely this was the responsibility of the local administration there, the police department there, to take control of the situation. Perhaps they took time in responding and sending reinforcements over there, and by the time the police could reach the spot, a mob of couple of thousand people had gathered over there. 4 deaths were caused as a result of this accident. 12 people were grievously injured. So therefore, there was all the more reason why the crowd got really infuriated and agitated, especially around the time when police reached there and wanted to disperse the crowd. So it was then that actually the clashes between police and the crowd that had gathered over there started. Now, the police took some time to take control of the situation. By the time the 3 companies of PAC and RAF could reach there, things had actually gone out of control.
Okay.
Because of this, that about 25 to 30 trains were halted, but in fact were held up because of the crowd had gathered around the railway track there, which was adjacent to the place where this accident had happened. So that was why these trains were halted. And around late evening, it was when the local administration, the police department, could finally gain control of the situation.
Amir Haq, for the moment, many thanks for joining me.